your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome, Bear Lake Valley, into the Eagles' Nest in Aramo, as our Bear Lake Bears are about to rematch with the Marsh Valley Eagles. If you haven't already, couldn't already tell, this is not Jared and Lisa Hillier. This is Cameron Crane and Nate Matthews. Jared's feeling a little under the weather, so we're going to be the eyes and ears tonight for the Bear Lake Valley. We just finished up a stellar JV game. Unfortunately, we end up losing 3 points, but we led numerous times, back and forth, came down to one possession, and Marsh Valley hit a big shot. We just weren't able to recover from it once they did. With about a minute left, we had a couple chances, just couldn't get the ball to go, but great JV game that we finished up. C-Team had a rough one tonight. Tonight's match, they played, Nate, it went over.
Physical game, if you remember right. A little bit of tempers flaring from time to time, but great game. A lot of points scored. Bear Lake comes down, wins by 3 in a really close and fun game overall.
Yeah, it's always fun to play Marsh Valley. They're some of our old and new rivals as we move into next season. They'll be our new rivals and are definitely an old rival for a lot of years when we were 3A. So we're excited for tonight's matchup. What do you think the Bears have to do to win tonight, Nate?
I think for keys to the game tonight, my key to the game tonight's just going to be you got to be the aggressor early and often. If you remember the last game, Bear Lake kind of comes out early, gets pushed around a little bit to start out the game. Bear Lake can't allow that to happen again tonight. They got to come out, be aggressive, be physical, box out, just play physical. You can either get bullied in a game like this or you can be the bully. Obviously, I'm not saying play dirty basketball. You just want to play physical. Make sure not to give them that chance to be the aggressor in this one. Just put your foot on the gas and don't let up until the final horn sounds.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think it's going to take a lot of points. Marsh Valley comes in their last 3 games. They're above 60, I think, in all 3 of their last games. We're going to have to score. I think my key to the game would have to be stay healthy. We're about ready to enter into our district play. We've got 2 more home games with Marsh Valley, or with this game. Test. If we didn't have this, we may have 4 games in a row that haven't been as much of a test. So we're excited for this one tonight. It's been an exciting day, exciting week, really, for Bear Lake sports. Our girls battled back last night. I know you were there, Nate. I was there as well. Had probably the best and worst half of our season. First half, Bears just could not get the ball to fall. They had, I think I counted 11 missed layups. Just could not. It had a lid on it, and that same basket, once we flipped, had a lid on it for Malad. And our defense showed up. Sadie Shaw, leading the Lady Bears, just came out and decided I'm not going to lose at home. Hit 3 big 3-pointers. Brought us back from, I think we were down 12 at one point. Brought us back. I think a key, those girls are on a roll. They're going to go to Soda tomorrow night. Anybody that's listening, we need to pack that Soda Springs gym because they're going to play in a semifinal tomorrow night. I was so impressed with their tenacity. I know Emery Walker down the stretch had a couple open layups, just could not get them to fall, and I was talking with our principal about, you watch, it's going to come down to getting her the ball at the end for a winning shot, and sure enough, gets the ball right towards the end. It's a game-winning shot or game-sealing shot. Just so impressed with our girls staying in it when things just would not go their way.
I mean, you talk about a tenacious team, and my key to the game last night was just find ways to win. I mean, obviously, you want to watch. I mean, in district play, records really aren't going to matter. It's just going to come down to wins and losses through the stretch of things, and you got to find ways to win. And just a great coaching scheme. I mean, you faced a ton of adversity in the first half, and those girls are gritty. They never gave up. They put their foot on the gas at the right time and just said, you know what, we're not losing tonight.
Yeah, and it's shifting over to wrestlers. We had our district duels this morning that I got to go over to, and our kids perform very well. We're getting really excited for districts. Malad's got a great team. They end up winning the race. And max preps and our stats, we're going to have to play above average tonight, I think, to keep up offensively. Bryson's been huge for us all year. He's averaging 18 points. I think he's probably got to get in the 20s for us tonight. Bush has had 7 averaging. Same thing with Lloyd. We look to those seniors to by the three-pointer, and they can shoot. I talked to Coach Trevor right before this, and his key to the game was just we've got to stop the 3-ball. They pass it around very well, very quick, break down zones, get the open man, and hit the 3. Their mentality is just score 80 points and you win the game.
I mean, you see a lot of teams out here, and I think in the 2A level you see a lot of teams that are more focused on defense. This is one of those teams that can just shoot the cover off of the ball. Historically, this is a team that can put a lot of points up in a hurry. So I think that's a great key to the game tonight. Obviously, Coach Ward's got to figure out a way to shut down the perimeter, especially make them work the ball inside. Just be tough on the inside. Don't give the Eagles any easy looks. Essentially, defense is the easiest way to win games to me. You can have an offensive night and still have a good outing as long as you're playing well on defense and just shutting everything down.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I talked to Coach a little bit about his strategy and coming out and going to try to press the ball a little bit. If that's not working, go back into a man and just play possession for possession ball with them, and hopefully we can hang with them and come out of here with a win. So we just got a minute left. We'll take a little break right before the national anthem, and then we'll be back.
Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
Take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave, they're happy, they get the house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakedental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help, Stephen Hammond Dental, local family dentistry. Lenhard Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And You Save Phillips 66, live life to the full.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter? It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
Live coverage of Bears basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
And we're back here in Aramo, just finishing up the national anthem. They had a little technical difficulty with their flag, so it took a little bit longer than we expected. But as they announce our same starting five we've had for a little while, with Caden Anderson, Rhett Lloyd, Bryson Crane, Chris Bush, and Toby Flake. So that's how the Bears will start. And they are just turning out the lights with all the black lights here in Aramo. About ready to introduce their starting five.
Tell you what, kind of a cool show here. Got a lot of black light, stuff like that. I've never seen something like this over here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Both them and Snake River have black light lights on the floors as well, and it glows. Everything. They wear white at home, obviously, as do we, and they just glow. Boy, I'd love to see something like that when we get a new floor. Just sets an atmosphere. It's a pretty packed crowd tonight. Well attended, well supported by Marsh Valley, but a lot of Bear Lakers made the trip over. They're going to start number 4, Eli Hadley. Number 10, Paxton Belknap. Senior number 21, Caden Bullock. Number 1, Caden Hansen. And number 12, Justin Whitworth is how the Eagles will start. Lights are back on, and we're ready for action. Just need the rest to throw the ball up.
Got a lot of respect for you finding all the numbers there. It's not the easiest thing to do in the dark.
Yeah. So their number 21, Caden Bullock, will jump against Bryson. I think Bryson's won about every tit, but he hasn't. Going with Bryson over Christian tonight. Ball is up, and Caden gets the ball. Bears will take the first possession. He's right at the top of the key. Dribbles over to Crane. Crane setting the offense. Back over to Rhett Lloyd at the top. Toby Flake right on top of the foul line. Bryson Crane comes over to help. Bryson's got the ball. Dribbles to his left. Passes. Has a wide open Christian Bush underneath. Under and up. 2 points Bear Lake. Back over on the Marsh Valley side. Number 1, Caden Hansen dribbles over and turns it over to Caden Anderson. He takes it up, lays it up, misses. Out of bounds off of Marsh Valley, and the Bears will retain the possession.
Nice.
Good. Yep, go ahead.
Nice play design, honestly, to start the game. They've kind of ran that new thing where they lob it inside the bush, and it's working pretty well so far.
Toby on the out of bounds into Anderson. Anderson dribbled out to his left. Bears set the offense. Christian Bush comes up over to Rhett. Rhett down into Crane. Crane with a turnaround up, gets, well, they're saying tipped out of bounds, retains Bear Lake ball. Crane definitely felt it like he got fouled. The ref didn't think so, so it'll retain Bear Lake possession underneath. Rhett Lloyd sets it out of bounds. Into Bryson Crane up at the top. Back over to Rhett Lloyd. Dribbles out, picking for each other. Over to Toby Flake. Toby's on the wing, trying to get it over to Bryson. Bryson shoots the 3, and nothing but the bottom of the net. Bears up 5-0. Marsh Valley takes it across half court. Playing good defense, get him in the corner. Number 4, Hadley, up over to number 10. Belknap shoots the 3, and they match it. We inbound to Anderson. Anderson's going to take it right across the timeline. Dribbles. Rhett's coming up to help him out. Goes back down over to Toby on the left side wing. Into Bryson. Bryson's in the key and is fouled. Pretty hard to handle Bryson Crane without fouling him.
Yeah, just a big physical guy. He's going to draw a lot of fouls on the inside.
Fouls on number 10, Belknap, with his first in the first of the game. Toby Flake's out of bounds underneath. Into Crane. Crane 10-foot jumper off the rim. We get the rebound out to Anderson. Anderson for 3. Long rebound to number 12, Whitworth, and he brings it across. Whitworth down, drives in, and is fouled. He'll have 2 shots.
Foul there is going to go on number 11, I believe, Rhett Lloyd. That'll be his first team foul for the Bears.
You know, they actually got Caden. I think it probably was on Rhett, but they mentioned it in as Caden's first.
Huh.
So they got Caden for 1. First shot by Whitworth is good. Good-looking shot there. Well, we're off to a pretty good start. We're got a 1-point lead. We sometimes have started a little bit slow, but we're off to a tied start. Makes the second shot. Inbounds to Rhett. They've got a press on, man press, just kind of loose press, not very intense, but we get it across to Caden Anderson. Caden's at the top as we set up our offense. Caden dribbles down. He's got a shot. Ooh, a lot of contact, no call. Caden gets his own rebound. Back out to Crane. Crane over to Rhett for 3. A little bit long, and they got a foul underneath. And they got it on 21. Foul on number 21, Caden Bullock. Bear Lake will have the ball. Toby with it underneath. Toby does a quick pass to Bryson Crane, who's about a foot away from the basket, catches it and scores. Bears up 2. Marsh Valley over to number 10, Belknap. Belknap into Bullock. Bullock over back to Belknap. Belknap on the corner, up to Whitworth. Over, and we turn him over. Bryson Crane with the steal, up to Caden Anderson. He pulls it back out. Then we turn it over. Back over to number 4. He intercepts our pass and steals it. Marsh Valley up the key. Back up top to Hadley. Hadley for 3. Boy, they can shoot. We knew they could.
Light up a scoreboard quick, and that's just an open look there for Hadley, knocking it down.
Marsh Valley takes the lead by 1. Caden Anderson's going to bring it across. Setting it up. Boy, they're getting physical with Bryson down low. They've already knocked him over once, and they know that he's our best. Another physical. Try to pass it into Bryson Crane, and we turn it over. Marsh Valley brings it down. We've got good defense, but they go right over the top of us, over Christian Brook, which is not easy to do for a layup. 2 points. Marsh Valley's up by 3. Coach Ward doesn't like momentum shift. He takes a timeout. Looks like a full timeout. We'll take it with him.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people like Pete who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, if the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
All right, we're back with inbounds. Goes to Caden Anderson. Caden comes across. Rhett Lloyd right at the top of the key. Rhett dribbles to his left. Taylor Roberts came in at the break. Gets it to Bryson Crane. Great move up and in. 2 points. We've seen it so often. Bryson Crane gets the ball in the paint. It's deadly. Marsh Valley with the ball. Over to Whitworth. Whitworth goes inside. Back out to Whitworth. Over to Belknap. Belknap back to Whitworth. Top of the key. Whitworth over to Belknap. Belknap over to Hanson for 3. Boy, they've got a bunch that can shoot tonight. He hits the 3, and they take a 4-point lead. Anderson with the ball. He comes across, passes over to Taylor Roberts on the left side wing. Taylor into Crane. Crane working, back out to Rhett. Rhett dribbles up top, over to Taylor. Taylor dribbles back up to Anderson. Anderson, we've got 13 on the shot clock. Over to Rhett Lloyd. Rhett looking, dribbles in, 8 seconds, gives down to Bryson. Bryson goes up, gets the foul. Big, strong attempt and gets the bucket too. He'll have an and one and is off to a great start tonight.
That's just a tough bucket right there. I mean, he goes up strong, gets hammered as he goes up. Fighting through contact like that isn't easy, but he sure makes it look easy.
Boy, if we can shoot a little better from the free throw line tonight, that would sure help out the Bears. Shots up, good. Just as I'm talking about it. We shoot 50% on the season, and if we can do a little better tonight, it'll sure be helpful. Marsh Valley brings it across. Number 1 has it. Hanson over to Belknap. Belknap back into key. Back out to Whitworth. Whitworth over to Hanson, and he airballs it off of Marsh Valley. That'll give us the ball. After hitting one, he just had a little too much juice and overshot the rim there. Bear Lake will inbound. We go into Caden Anderson. Caden walks up the ball, taking our time. Got to catch breaks where you can. Over to Rhett Lloyd, right wing. Rhett dribbles over, back over to Bryson, right at the top. Bryson gets it taken away from him, but retains it. Comes back over to Rhett in the corner. Rhett Lloyd for 3, just short. Rebound number 4, Hadley over to Marsh Valley, and he throws it up over the head of Caden Hanson out of bounds, which will give it back to the Bears.
Substitutions here for Bear Lake as number 4, Kason Warner, checks in for Bush.
Warner's a stout kid. He doesn't get pushed around very much.
Just a really good defensive player as well. Very smart on the defensive end.
Rhett brings the ball into Anderson. They've got pressure with Whitworth. Whitworth putting a lot of pressure in. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, boy, he got hit pretty hard. Anderson draws the foul. He tried to steal with Whitworth reaching in and misses the ball and pretty much hit him in the face. So we'll have it. That's the 4th Marsh Valley foul.
Foul's going to go on number 12, Justice Whitworth, his first personal.
So we'll have Bryson taking the ball out and just brings it into Anderson, and we'll set our offense. Marsh Valley with a 1-point lead, 2:47 left in the first. Over to Toby Flake. Toby looking, trying to get it into Bryson. They wrap around him, steal it, and then Bryson trying to steal it back, gets a reach-in foul. Our second, but Bryson's first. And it'll be Eagles basketball. Ball comes into number 12, Whitworth. Whitworth dribbles across the timeline. As number 21 comes and sits him, Bullock sets a pick for him. Out over to Hanson. Hanson over to Dunn. Dunn down into Whitworth. And we draw a jump ball between Bryson. Marsh Valley will keep it because we got it right at the first, so it'll be Marsh Valley basketball right underneath.
Substitutions as Whitworth and Hadley come to the bench, replaced by number 21 Bullock, and I didn't catch the other one.
Dunn will inbound the ball into Belknap. Belknap takes a quick 3, is short. Bryson Crane with the rebound, takes it himself. Comes up, passes over to Toby Flake. Toby dribbles back over to Bryson. Over to Taylor Roberts, who shoots a long 3, just misses, just a little bit long. Bryson Crane gets a rebound, shoots a 3. His is a little long. Marsh Valley rebounds, takes it himself, is Caden Bullock. He takes it all the way in, and we foul him. Just good coast to coast, made a good dribble around his back, went hard to the basket, and we were out of position, so we were forced to foul, and probably a good foul there. He surely would have scored.
Yeah, you'd rather allow the 2 shots at the line, make them earn it from the free throw line rather than give up the layup. I think that's a good foul there.
The only issue is that is Caden Anderson's second foul, as Rhett Lloyd will check in for him after the first one. Here goes the first one. It goes up and bounces around and drops in to give Marsh Valley a 2-point lead, 14-12, with 2 minutes in the first quarter remaining. Rhett Lloyd checks in. Second shot goes up and is in.
Looks like number 20, Roche, is going to check into the game. Replacing number 21, that is Bullock.
All right, Bryson Crane with the ball into Rhett, back to Crane. Crane dribbles up without much pressure. They just kind of back off him. He kicks it over to Taylor. Taylor drops down, and Bryson is shoved in the back. They catch him. Be a foul on Marsh Valley.
Foul's going to go on number 1, Caden Hanson. His second personal foul. Bear Lake now in the bonus.
Yeah, will put us at the line, and Bryson hit both of his last one. or it was just an and one. So he hit that. He'll have 2 underway right here. First shot going up and is a little short. Hits the front of the rim. I think probably if Bryson misses, it seems to always just hit the front of the rim. He hopefully he'll get a little more on it this time. We're up with the second one, and same. Oh, this one rolled the other way, rolls in, and we're down 2. Marsh Valley comes up fast, breaks our press break pretty quick, hits number Belknap for 3. Boy, he can shoot.
Man, they are just really good at shooting the three-point shot, getting a couple open looks, and it doesn't take them much space. They just set up and fire, quick releases.
And we come down and throw it away. Rhett tried to get Toby on the wing. Toby went left. He threw it right, and we throw it out of bounds, turn it over.
Checking in for the Bears is going to be number 20, Christian Bush, in for Crane.
We've got to do a better job on defending the 3. Marsh Valley brings it across. Pass over to Dunn. Dunn and Whitworth are just playing with it back and forth. Over to Belknap. Belknap, Dunn. Dunn over to Cooper Bowman. Oh, I got that wrong. That's Roche. He goes over, shoots it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Taylor Roberts over to Flake. Flake will bring it up. Give it to Lloyd. Lloyd will set the offense right at the top. Dribbling to his right. We got a pick down low. Brings Toby open up high. Toby gets it taken away. Whitworth takes it all the way in. Toby catches up to him and fouls him just to prevent the easy bucket. Roach will be at the line for 2.
Just another one of those fouls where you want to make them earn it at the charity stripe instead of giving up that open layup. Probably a good foul there for the Bears as well.
Yeah, our issue is that's our 4th turnover. We've got to limit our turnovers that are pretty much unforced. We've thrown the ball away, and then that one just got taken right out of our hands.
First free throw up and no good for the Eagles.
5-point game, 18-13, 50 seconds to go. Second shot is up and good. And we'll have subs check in for Marsh Valley. Eli Hadley comes into the game as Whitworth goes to the bench. Christian Bush has the ball out of bounds into Flake. Flake dribbles it up. Marsh Valley just pulls their press off and just makes a one-man, putting a little pressure. He goes over to Roberts. Roberts has it, but he's about 6 feet away from the three-point line and steps out of bounds. Another turnover.
Just tough defense there for the Eagles, forcing some turnovers. They're playing pretty tight coverage and taking advantage of that.
Marsh Valley has the ball right at midcourt, about ready to get across the time stripe to Whitworth. Whitworth over to Dunn. Dunn gives it to Belknap. Belknap back to Dunn, back to Whitworth. Back over to Dunn. Dunn dribbles it up top. Over to Whitworth. Just kind of passing it around, last shot stuff. Finally entered into the paint, back to Dunn. Back over to Belknap. Belknap drives in, and Whitworth goes up and gets his own rebound, shots, gets it back, and we foul him. He'll have 2 with 1.2 seconds on the clock. We foul him on the shot. He'll have 2. I believe they put that up on the board backwards, so it is actually Kaysen Warner with his first foul. They have
they got number 1 for 4, and I don't think we have a number 1.
Yeah, it's number 4 with 1. So first one is no good. 6-point game, 19-13. Second shot on its way. That one also rims out. Warner with a strong rebound, and that will end our first quarter. Our Bear Lake Bears 13, Marsh Valley Eagles 19. We'll be back in just a minute.
I've always said this about title companies. We all do the same exact thing. But it's the people that make the difference.
This new brand is going to represent who we are.
Honesty, integrity, loyalty, kindness, hard work, thoroughness. Nobody would buy anything without knowing they're getting it free and clear of somebody else's debt or problems. And that's the whole purpose of a title search, is to make sure that we can ensure clear title.
And it was critical that we have a brand that really describes that.
The team at the Montpelier office of Flying S Title and Escrow are ready to assist you with your next real estate transaction and are proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. Visit Flying S Title and Escrow at 469 Washington Street or call 208-847-1300. Also available at fste.com.
Here's Jared and Lisa and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Bears basketball.
All right, we're getting feedback that you all can't hear me as well as Nate, so we've adjusted a few things. Hopefully you can hear me now. Anderson will bring it across. Getting pressure, and the Marsh Valley defender just knocks it out of bounds. We will have it right at the X of the court. Rhett will take it out, bring it into Roberts. Roberts up to Anderson. Anderson will dribble, and pretty much the exact same thing happened again. Belknap knocks it off his hand, out of bounds. Bear Lake will have it in the exact same spot they just had it. Ball come in. It looks like Rhett will outbound, bring it in for us. They'll just let us bring it right into Anderson. We set our offense. Taylor Roberts working for position, over to Rhett. Rhett goes down in the corner into Roberts. Roberts gives it into Christian Bush. Christian big in there, makes a great move, goes up strong, gets 2 points. Marsh Valley brings it across. Whitworth dribbling it over to Belknap. Belknap over to Whitworth. Back Belknap over the top, over to Whitworth into Bullock. Bullock goes up with it, misses it. Bryson Crane with the rebound. Over to Anderson. Anderson dribbles up, looking for an outlet. And they just take it from him. He looked up to see where they were, and they pounced on it. Got it down to Belknap, who scores. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Coach Ward did not like what his press break is looking like. It's too easy. They're just breaking it in 1 or 2 passes, getting easy, uncontested layups. So he's going to take it. We will too.
Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
You're watching Bear Lake basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
All right, Bear Lake will have the ball after their 30-second timeout. Bryson Crane will take it on our baseline. Marsh Valley has come out, going to pressure the ball. Man press. Everybody's within about 2 feet of their ball, or 2 feet of their man, and the refs are looking for a towel. Looks like we've got a wet spot on the floor. Bear Lake has just got to quit turning the ball over. We've got to get it into our offense. We've had 2 or 3 possessions where we don't even get a shot. We're just turning it over up top.
Yeah, they've been very efficient when they get the good looks inside. They've been knocking down their shots. It's just a matter of getting shots.
Yeah, if we get the ball down to Christian or Bryson in the paint, it's almost an automatic 2 tonight. But we have the height advantage, but we've got to get it there. Anderson with the ball, dribbling up. Working for possession inside. He takes it all the way and is fouled. Almost gets the and one, but it rolls off the front of the rim. He'll have a shot. He'll have 2 shots.
That foul's going to go on number 2. That is Cody Dunn for the Eagles.
First foul this second. I'm still not used to the reset at the quarter break. First shot, Caden Anderson. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Great shot. Brings us within 5. 21-16. 6:54 left. Second shot. Goes up and off the right side rim. Marsh Valley rebound. Bring it up to Whitworth. Whitworth dribbles. Still got it. Over to Hanson. Hanson dribbles in. Actually, that's Dunn. Pass it over to Dunn. He scores. 2 points, Marsh Valley. Dunn on Anderson, giving him pressure. Kind of had given him fits the last couple times. He dribbles off to the right. Now back to the left. Gives it to Bryson Crane outside the 3-point line. Back to Rhett Lloyd. Over to Taylor Roberts. Taylor's about 5 feet behind the three-point line, pulls out, gives it back over to Anderson. Anderson getting pressure by guards, does a great Euro step, and scores 2 points on the layup, 23-18. Marsh Valley likes to push the ball. Boy, as soon as they get it out of the basket, they are on and getting it across. We foul them in the transition. The Marsh Valley ball underneath.
That foul's going to go on number 3, Caden Anderson for the Bears. That's going to be his third. Checking out of the game is Anderson. In for him, Toby Flake.
That hurts us too. He's been our major ball handler, and although a sophomore, he's done a good job for us. They inbound it in. Bryson Crane takes it away right away, throws it up to Taylor. Taylor gives it in to Toby. Toby back out to Bryson Crane. Bryson's got a one-on-one. He'll take that any day. Gives it over to Christian. Christian fumbles it, and it's turned over, but Bryson takes it back and has the ball right in the key. Takes it himself just a little bit low, and Marsh Valley has numbers going back the other way. We foul them. They had the ball, got the ball to Bullock right underneath, and Rhett Lloyd had no choice but to foul. Most of our fouls have been just trying to prevent point fouls, and they're good fouls. They have had way too easy underneath for us tonight.
Foul's going to go on number 11, Rhett Lloyd. That's his first personal.
First shot goes up and in, just over the front of the rim is Bullock's shot. He'll have another one coming with a 6-point lead, Marsh Valley. Just have to settle in a little bit. Now it's off the front of the rim. We rebounded into Bryson Crane. Bryson will bring it up himself. And he goes right down to Christian. Christian's wide open, lays it in. Great pass. That's the second time they've done that tonight. Great pass by Bryson, and Christian finishes. Whitworth over to Belknap. Belknap for 3. It goes off to Toby Flake with the rebound. Toby's got a 2-on-1. Gives it over to Taylor. Taylor goes up hard and is fouled. He'll have 2 shots. Boy, that was a good fast break. If we can get a few more of those, put in the foul shots. Now we just got to make these free ones count.
That foul is going to go on number 2. That is Cody Dunn, his second personal.
Statistically, Taylor is our best free throw shooter, and he proves it there, making his first.
Checking in for the Eagles is going to be number 5. That is Tate Whitworth in for number 2, Cody Dunn.
Second shot's on its way, and he sinks them both. Bear Lake brings it to a 2-point game. Couple quick baskets. Bullock over to Whitworth. Whitworth shoots the long 3. Bryson Crane with the rebound, and Whitworth goes back and steals it right from Taylor. A lot of contact, no call. He brings it all the way down, and they give him the call on this end. Whitworth went from the 3-point line on the opposite side all the way down himself into 4 Bears defenders, and we foul him.
Foul's going to go on number 4. That is Toby Flake, second personal foul for the Bears.
Getting into a little bit of foul trouble, more than we want to tonight, as Whitworth or Bullock. No, I was right the first time. Whitworth makes the first one.
Substitutions for the Bears is number 4, Kason Warner checks in. Number 20, Christian Bush going to the bench.
Whitworth has another one coming with Marsh Valley Eagles up 3. It's on its way. Good. Now they're up 4 as Rhett Lloyd dribbles the ball up the court. Bryson Crane's out to help him. Doesn't look like he needs it. Rhett's going to bring it himself. Just dribbling, looking for somebody to give it off to. He ends up finding Toby Flake on the right side wing over to Bryson Crane. Bryson takes it. Jumper in, high off the glass. Almost went, but it didn't, but he got the foul, so he'll have 2 coming. They get the foul on.
Eagles foul is going to be on number 4, Eli Hadley. That is his first personal foul. Sends Crane to the line, shooting 2.
Crane puts his first one up and in. He gets it over the front of the rim. It seems like it always goes. Crane brings the Bears to within 3. 26-23, 4 minutes in the half remaining. Just a little bit short, gets the nice roll. 2-point game. Marsh Valley comes back with it. Goes out to the wing, and he goes left. The ball goes right, out of bounds. Bear Lake ball. Bryson Crane will inbounds it. That's a big turnover. We can tie it up here if we can go get a good shot. Bryson brings it into Rhett. A little bit of pressure from Whitworth. Rhett brings it across. Toby works for position on the right corner, down to Warner in the corner. And Warner is fouled by Justice Whitworth. There is 2 Whitworths out there. I'm just seeing them out there at the same time now.
Yeah, that foul is going to go on number 12, Whitworth, second personal foul, and I believe the 4th team foul for the Eagles?
Correct, 4th. We've got an interesting angle to the scoreboard that's getting blocked. We're a little bit up high.
Kind of got to lay down to see the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a little interesting trying to see it. So, Toby Flake into Bryson Crane on the wing. He lobs it in to Warner. Good defense by the Marsh Valley Eagles. They knock it out of bounds. Bear Lake will keep the possession. Toby Flake set to inbounds. As we get set, looking for it. Tries to get it over to right underneath to Bryson Crane. Just a 1-foot little up over the top. 2 points, tied game in Marsh Valley. Hanson brings it across over to Whitworth, Tate Whitworth, into the other Whitworth. And he is fouled. Marsh Valley will have it underneath. They get the foul on Rhett Lloyd.
That's Lloyd's second personal. And 4th, or I can't see.
It is.
Yeah, 14 foul.
4th on both. Into Smith, back over to Whitworth. Whitworth out top to Belknap. Belknap over to Whitworth. Whitworth for 3 and gets it. Marsh Valley takes the lead back, 29-26, 3:40 remaining. Rhett brings the ball up to the left-hand side. He's looking to get it to Wright. Wright takes the ball over to Warner. Warner's got Bryson down low. Doesn't like it. Long pass over to Toby Flake. Toby pulls up the jumper. It's no good. Marsh Valley rebound over to Tate Whitworth. Tate dribbles up, takes it himself, and they get a block on Rhett. That's going to be his 3rd and probably dictate that he come out.
We've been talking about this being a physical game, obviously, and a lot of fouls being called in this game, so it's kind of a tight game. I think down the stretch that's going to lead to a lack of physicality. Don't want to foul out.
Yeah, we've got Rhett and Caden, both of our point guards, that are in foul trouble early.
Substitutions here for the Bears is Rhett Lloyd's going to go to the bench with his 3 fouls. In for him is going to be Taylor Roberts, number 10.
All right. Shot goes up, and it is good. Marsh Valley with a 4-point lead after he misses the first, makes the second. Toby Flake brings it across. He will play our point. Comes into Bryson Crane right at the top of the 3. He pulls up, sinks it from about 1 inch in front of the 3-point line. It's only going to count for 2. Bear Lake cuts it to 2. Back over to Marsh Valley, number 1. Hanson is blocked. Big Bryson Crane in there with the big block. Marsh Valley will keep the ball underneath. It'll be Marsh Valley, Whitworth underneath. Tate Whitworth into Hanson. Hanson over to Hadley. Hadley back over to Hanson. Then over to Whitworth. Back over to Hadley at the top. Into Bullock, who takes a good move up and in, gets an easy layup for 2. Bryson Crane brings it across. Back on offense. Back up to Toby Flake right at the top. Into Warner. Warner over to Crane. Crane has it, but he's double teamed. He tries to pass it, but they kick it. So Bear Lake will keep the ball right underneath. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to play. Marsh Valley 32, Bear Lake 28. We seem to be playing with a little bit more sense of urgency. We're taking a little better care of the ball, and we have cut the lead back to 4 again. All right, Toby into Bryson Crane. He's just a little bit short on the 3-pointer, and Bullock takes the ball over to Belknap. Belknap pulls it back out over to Whitworth. Whitworth shoots the 3 and drains it. That will put Marsh Valley up by 7 after back-to-back scores. Toby Flake has the ball, as we said it. Bryson pops up high right at the foul line. He takes it, dribbles down, gets fouled, and scores. Great move. Bryson Crane gets the basket and will have the and one. Looks like they got 21.
Number 21 is Caden Bullock for the Eagles. That is his second personal foul. Bonus situation, but foul on the shot anyway, so the end one for Crane.
Boy, I sure like when they get the ball inside the three-point line to Bryson Crane in a one-on-one matchup. It usually ends very well for the Bears. He can go to the hole. He'll pull up a jumper. He almost forces a double team anytime he has the ball, and when they don't, he makes them pay.
Just a smart basketball player is Crane. Obviously, kind of the leader of this team, obviously vocal leader, and just playing great basketball here tonight. He's on fire so far.
Bullock has a little blood on his jersey, so he is sent to the locker room, checks out, and one of his teammates throws on a jersey. So it looks like Bullock will now be number 24. And Cooper Bowman is going to go switch jerseys. Bryson Crane up with the shot, rolls it in. Back to a 4-point game. Whitworth with the ball. Oh, Bryson tries to get a steal, knocks it, they retain it. Coming back over to Whitworth at the top. Bryson gets it that time, gets it stolen. They steal it right back from Hansen. Hansen takes it from Crane. Hansen takes it up the key and scores. We'll bring it across with Toby Flake. Toby dribbling down, looking for an outlet. Oh, Toby loses his feet almost, catches himself, gets it over to Bryson Crane. Bryson over to Taylor Roberts, 4-3, looks a little short. Air ball, but we get to our own rebound, and it ends up being a great pass. Maybe that was intentional. Gets it to Christian Bush. We get 2 points. Bryson on closely guarding Belknap shoots a three. Hits it right in our face. Boy, he can shoot.
Just got a quick release. It's not really like we're not giving him a ton of space. He can just shoot the ball
we
well.
had a hand right in his face there, but Toby Flake will have it for us. 33-40, Marsh Valley. 40 seconds on. Bryson Crane's going to shoot a three, in and out. Marsh Valley gets the rebound. Whitworth up to Roche. Roche dribbles down, shoots it up high. Bryson Crane with the rebound. He's got it himself. Gets it over to Wright. 24 seconds left. Wright takes it all the way in and scores. Great take. Trayson Wright takes it all the way in and scores. 5-point game. We got 15 seconds left in the half. They're going to take the last shot with Tate Whitworth dribbling it up. He dribbles it over, passes to Belknap, and he fires up the three. Short, and that will do it. The Bears will end the half down by 5 to the Marsh Valley Eagles, 40-35. We'll be back with some stats in just a moment.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave and they're happy, they get the house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakeddental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Jared and Lisa and live coverage of Bear Lake basketball.
All right, we're back with our halftime show. I've got my kids doing stats, so we've got a little bit of stats today for you. We said before, we thought it might be the first one to 80. We're on pace for that with a 40-35 halftime score for the Bears, Caden Anderson has 2 points. Taylor Roberts also has 2 points. Well, actually, I think we can double all those. I'm looking at my kids' stats, and they're not going to add up to 35. So we'll see. I think every match may be doubled because he's got Bryson Crane for 6 buckets on there as well. So, we'll see. That's my son's stats on the Bear Lake side. Maybe not. My daughters actually for Marsh Valley look a little more legitimate. So we've got Caden Hansen of theirs for 3, Cody Dunn for 2, Eli Hadley with 4 points. But it's been Belknap. He's hit 4 3-pointers and a foul shot. He's got 13. Justin Whitworth with 4, and the other one that's hurt us is Bullock. Same 2 that hurt us in Bear Lake are scoring again tonight with 7 points. On our side, it's been Bryson Crane, Christian Bush that both got numerous buckets to get us to our 35. We've hit our foul shots a lot better tonight.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. A point of emphasis is free throw shooting tonight for the Bears has been awesome. I would almost venture to say pretty close to 80% tonight. A couple misses early on, but a lot of them going down.
Yeah. I think the difference in the game is Bear Lake on turnovers. We've got them for 11 versus Marsh Valley's 5. So those 6 extra possessions have turned into 5 points, which, if you shoot 50% from the field or 30% from the free throw line, and each possession's a point, that would make total sense. So this second half, we look to take care of the ball a little bit better. We really haven't got the 3-ball going all that much yet this going. I think we've got a little bit to go.
I mean, a lot of good looks inside, obviously. Great play designs, getting Crane and Bush some easy buckets out there. I think offensively, when you come out with 35 points at the half, you're pretty happy with that offensive output. Pretty solid half, obviously. Anytime you're scoring above 20, I think you're pretty happy, especially at 35. The main thing I think Coach Trevor Ward's going to go into halftime trying to adjust today is going to be defense. Obviously, Marsh Valley's got a lot of shooters on the outside, quick releases, and it doesn't take a lot of space for them to get a nice-looking shot off and knocking a lot of them down. So you're going to go into halftime trying to figure out how to slow down the Eagles defensively. And honestly, on the offensive side of the ball, just keep doing your thing. Keep shooting it. Obviously, they're going in. Keep getting good looks and just keep pounding the ball inside because it seems to be the place that's working the most.
Yeah, I don't have the exact statistic, but every time we've gotten the ball into the paint to either Christian or Crane, it seems like we come away with points. If we can keep working on that, and then once they, start collapsing, we kick it out to Taylor Roberts.